This is the beginning, hopefully, of a series. We'll get back into the workshop and we'll get some stuff done. I'm going to try and move towards more of the scenario type stuff. I want to point out that I've tried to do this dozens and dozens of times, different ways, different things. It just never seems to work. I can't seem to get it to stay coherent or like put together in the right sort of order, and I don't think I'm going to be able to, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to do it, but I'm putting this disclaimer here just in case. Currently I'm using audio logs. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that or not. It all depends on how well they edit and all that sort of stuff, but there's some things that I wanted to point out before I start actually putting these up. So this is kind of like a disclaimer video. I'm going to try and keep them all fairly short, but we'll see how we go. I wanted to point out that this is not canon. Okay, so some of you that are going to be out there going, oh, that's not how you play battle. It isn't. None of this is going to be canon, okay? This is all just me coming up with ideas. It's not going to be balanced. That's another thing, right? And as I say, it's all just going to be me coming up with ideas. So what happens is I'll be at work, I'm waiting for somebody to unload a truck so I can count stuff, or I'm just driving around on the forklift doing things or something like that, and I'm thinking. And it's noisy where I am, so I've got my earplugs in. So if I whisper to myself, all I can hear is me. I don't hear the machines running or anything like that. I just hear my voice. And so I'm going through ideas for scenarios. I'm going through ideas for house rules. I'm going through ideas for mechs and how I want them to come out and that sort of stuff, right? So it's not like I'm sitting and like working it out mathematically or anything. None of it's going to be canon. None of it's going to be properly balanced. And I'll go into balance a little later, maybe. I'm also not going to be giving you hard and fast rules. These are not things that I'm telling you to do or that you have to do. I'm just trying to throw some ideas out there so somebody might get a good game out of it. That's it. That's all I really want. If you take one of these ideas for a rule set or a scenario type or a way to make force lists or something like that, and you get a good game out of it, then that's all I'm really after. It's just ideas. Okay, you can change it around, you can do what you want to do with it. Hopefully by the end of this, we'll have like a list of different things that you can say, I'm going to go through the breakdown of a scenario, and you'll be able to say, okay, so this is the objective we're going to use, this is the force building thing we're going to use, this is that, these special rules, etc. Right? You can make it sort of a modular system. And the comment field is where this is going to have to happen, okay? So you don't necessarily have to comment, but if you take an idea in one of these audio logs or videos or whatever they turn out to be, and you get a good game out of it, but you have to tweak it a little bit to make it work, then put that tweak down in the comments. Put that adjustment, that addendum down in the comments. It's not for me. Once these ideas are out of my head, I'm not really thinking about them again too much, right? Some of them stick around, but some of them are very quick. I'll write some of them down and then I'll put them in here. But once I've put them on this, I'm not too fussed about them. But the next person along who tries that game, that idea, that scenario, that comment might help them like make that game better. They don't necessarily have to use it, but it might help. Okay? If you get a good game out of it, but you tweak it, put the tweak down in the comments. If you adjust something by a couple of points, put that down in the comments. Right? If it gives you a really good game as is, put that down in the comments. That'd be awesome. Right? Like I say, I'm going to try and keep these fairly quick, fairly succinct, but I am going to tend to ramble. I'm probably going to cut myself off at a max of about 10 minutes. Pillar may or may not, editing team may or may not cut those into pieces or stitch some together or whatever. If you have any thoughts about how these videos are set out, that sort of thing, hopefully there'll be some visuals behind it, just mech pictures maybe, but I'll probably be referencing certain things at some point, and I'll make sure that Pillar has those things ready so that she can put them in there. But the majority of it will just be me dribbling crap. Hopefully someone will get a decent game out of some of that crap, but you never know. I think that's about it for the disclaimer, okay? Like I say, not canon, not balanced, not hard and fast rules, just throwing ideas out there. Comment down if you have a way to amend or change or something, like some sort of adjustment to it, and we'll see what we can do with it. If you have an idea of your own that you're struggling with and you want a hand with, chuck a comment down. If I get to it first, then cool. Maybe I'll make a little episode about it. If somebody else gets to it first, they'll add a comment and you'll be able to go from there. If there's something specific that you want to like have expanded, like if I mention something, then chuck a comment down. Other than that, yeah, just hopefully someone will get a good game out of it. That's all I'm after. All right, I'll talk to you later, guys. See you.